Good morning, children. Welcome to your chemistry online class. Today, we will revise a very important topics from each chapter. What are the most important topics that we are discussing and the important questions? For the examination point of view, they may ask for the examination to define inductive effect. There are electronic effects such as inductive effect, resonance effect, mesomeric effect, etc. So, we have to write the definition of these effects. So, what do you mean by inductive effect? It may be plus positive inductive effect or negative inductive effect. So, inductive effect means that it is the polarization of sigma bond. Polarization means creating charge. So, the polarization occurs due to the electron withdrawing or electron donating effect. So, if any electron donating or electron accepting group is attached to the carbon chain or compound, there will be the polarization occurs. For example, if you take this alkyne, their chlorine is there. So, it's a haloalkane. The chlorine is electron withdrawing group. So, all the electron structures or electrons in this compound will attracted towards chlorine. So, it will move towards the chlorine. So, due to this, it's like partially accepting and partially donating. So, a delta negative, a polarization, a charge created on chlorine and charges created on the alkyne chain. So, such effect is known as, it is the polarization of sigma bond due to electron withdrawing or electron donating effect of adjacent groups or atom is called inductive effect. You should write the correct definition with example. Then only you will get full mark. Similarly, one more effect is there, a resonance effect. That we know in the molecular structure chapter we have studied, a single structure cannot explain the properties or cannot represent a substance fully. So, there are two or more structures. These two or more structures of a compound is known as resonance structure. The resonance structures are created by moving electrons, not atoms. So, the differences between inductive effect and resonance effect is important. For example, if you take resonance effect, here you can see the double bond near oxygen. This, if the double bond is shifted to this oxygen, from this oxygen to this oxygen, we know double bond indicating electrons. So, if the electrons are transfer or moving, due to the movement of electrons, there are two structures. The structures are known as canonical structures. If you check benzene, the movement of, due to the movement of this double bond, different structure will get. The structures are known as canonical structure. This effect is known as resonance effect. And another very important topic is thermodynamic functions, that are internal energy, entropy, Gibbs free energy, enthalpy. These are the functions of thermodynamics. Definition of each function is really important. For example, entropy. How can we define entropy? Entropy is a property of system which measure the degree of disorder or degree of randomness. So, we can define entropy as degree of disorder or degree of randomness. It is denoted by the letter S. Enthalpy. It is the measure of the total energy of a system. It is given by the formula E plus PV. Here E is energy. It is the internal energy. P is the pressure. V is the volume of the system. Enthalpy is given by the letter hydrogen. It is represented by the letter H. Next term is Gibbs free energy. It is the amount of useful work. It's denoted by the letter G. G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. Here H is enthalpy, T is temperature, S is entropy. And another important term is internal energy. It is the total energy from all the atoms and molecules contained within the system. This is the totality of energy of a system. So these are very important topics from thermodynamics. In the examination may ask define enthalpy or entropy or Gibbs free energy, internal energy, etc. Or in the examination point of view, you can expect the questions such as what are the criteria for the spontaneous process. Such questions also you can expect from this chapter. And another important questions from the chapter S block elements and P block elements are why all the first elements in each group shows anomalous properties, or else you can expect questions such as why lithium showing covalent compounds, why not ionic compounds. In the group 1 all elements are ionic compounds, why not lithium forms covalent compounds, or why lithium having low melting point and boiling point compared to other alkali metals. Similarly, you can expect question why beryllium shows or why beryllium forming covalent compounds, why not ionic compounds. Such questions also you can expect. In this case, you have to explain it with or why the second period element shows anomalous properties. Such questions also you can expect. So for this all thing, the answer is the diagonal relationship. And with that diagonal relationship, you should write the definition of the diagonal relationship. This is elements of second and third period are diagonally related in the properties. This phenomenon is known as diagonal relationship, and you have to write these compounds. And why they are showing this diagonal relationship is all the elements in the second period having small size, high polarizing power compared to the other elements. That's why, because of their small size and high polarizing power, they will show anomalous properties. This question also really important. And you can expect the questions such as why carbon forms a lot of compounds, why not other 14th group elements, or by giving an element from the 14th group, for example silicon. Silicon is not forming a lot of compounds, or properties of carbon. Why? Such questions also you can expect. So for all these things you have to give the answer. Why carbon forms a lot of compounds. The property of carbon is catenation and tetravalency. Catenation and tetravalency, and you have to define catenation and tetravalency. Catenation is the ability of carbon and carbon to bond with each other and form chain, branch and cyclic compounds. Tetravalency is the valency of carbon is 4, so it can attach with any 4 atoms. So it can form a lot of compounds. Such questions also you can expect. And the general formula of alkali metals, general formula of alkaline earth metals, and the properties of alkali metals, properties of alkaline earth metals, properties of nitrogen family, properties of carbon family. Such questions also you can expect for your examination. These are some important topics from the chapters. Tomorrow also we will discuss some more topics. Thank you.